Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha परिव्राजकाचार्य सतर सदस्यमान भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी प्रभुपाद की जय। आनंद कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्ति वृंद की जय। श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपिनाथ श्याम कुंद राधा कुंड की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवद्वीप धाम की जय। गंगा माई की जय। यमुना माई की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। नववेद भक्त वृंद की जय। All glories to the Srimad. All glories to the Srimad. All glories to the Srimad. Thank you very much.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 7, text number 4. Bhumi, Apo, Anala, Vayu, Kam, Mana, Udi, Eva, Cha, Ahankar Itiyam Me Bhina Prakriti Ashtada Bhumirapo Nalo Vayu Bhumirapo Nalo Vayu Kamano Buddhireva Cha Kamano Buddhireva Cha Ahankaritiyam Me Ahankaritiyam Me Hina Prakriti Rashtada Hina Prakriti Rashtada Bhumi Earth Apa Water Analaha Fire Vayu Air Kam Ether Manaha Mind Buddhi Intelligence Eva Certainly Cha and Ahankara False ego Iti Thus Iyam All these May My Bhina Separated Prakriti Energies Ashtada Total 8 Translation Earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence, and false ego. All together, these 8 comprise my separated material energies.
Bhumi rapo nalo vayu khangamano buddhirevacha ahankara iti yang me bhinna prakriti astata. Krishna is explaining himself. God is explaining what is God. That is real knowledge. If you speculate on God, it is not possible. God is unlimited. You cannot understand. God, Krishna in the beginning said, Asangsang samagrang ma jatha gyasasi tatshino. Samagram. Samagram means whatever, samagram means complete. So, whatever subject for study and knowledge there is, God is the sum total of everything. One. God is the sum total of everything. Therefore, he begins to explain himself, that first of all because we have no information of God, but practically we see the vast land, the vast water, ocean, the vast sky, then fire, so many things, material things also mind is also material, and then ego, everyone is thinking that I am something, I am kartaham iti mannate, ahankara vimurat, this false ego. This ego means false ego. And there is pure ego. That pure ego is aham brahmasmi. And the false ego, I am Indian, I am American, I am African, I am Brahmin, I am Kshatriya, I am this. This is false ego, ahankara. So, at the present moment, not at the present, always, we are surrounded by all these things. That is our beginning of philosophy. Where from this land came, where from this water came, where from the fire came, that is natural. Where from the sky came, how these stars are situated, so many millions and millions. So, these are the inquiries of the intelligent person. That is the beginning of physical life. Therefore, those who are thoughtful human beings, gradually they are inquisitive of understanding the Supreme Lord, Krishna. So Krishna is there, and Krishna is explaining himself. I am like this. But unfortunately, we will not understand Krishna, but we will try to speculate what is God. This is our disease. Krishna is explaining himself, God is explaining himself. We shall not take that statement, but either we shall deny or we shall accept God without any head and leg, and so on, so many things. This is our disease. Therefore, in the previous verse, it has been explained, Manusyanam sahasyesu kaschid jadati siddhaye jadatam api siddhyanam kaschid veti mam tat. Out of many millions of persons, actually they are serious to understand what is the aim of life, what is God, what is my relation. Nobody is interested. Just like Sayeva Gokha, everyone is interested with this bodily conception of life, like cats and dogs. This is the position. Not only now, always, this is the material condition. But somebody, Manusyanam sahasyesu, out of millions and one tries to understand, to make his life perfect. And out of such perfection means to understand his real constitutional position, that he is not this material body, he is spirit, soul, Brahma. That is perfection. Perfection of knowledge, Brahma Jnana. Brahma bhuta prasannatma na sochati na kankati. Samas sarvishu bhuteshu madhbhakti labhati param. After Brahma Jnana, sometimes the Mayavadi philosophers, they say, by bhakti one gains Brahma Jnana and one becomes liberated, merged into Brahma and so on. Because they say bhakti is meant for the less intelligent class of man. Their acquisition is like that. No, that is not the fact. Bhakti, Kanishtadhikari, in the lower stage of bhakti, that is also higher than the Mayavad philosophy. In the lower status of bhakti means that Acha Vigraha, anyone, any person, he does not clearly understand what is God, but by the instruction of the spiritual master, one is engaged in the service of the Lord. This morning we have explained the deity worship. Here is God. Here is God factually, but he has no realization that here is God. That is called Kanishtadhikari, in the lower stage of devotional service. But if he accepts, even theoretically, that here is God, then he becomes more advanced than the Mayavadi, who are thinking of God without head and leg. Nirvisheshvada. Therefore Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that one who has undergone the training by a Mayavadi philosopher, his life is finished. Mayavadi bhasya sunile hoye sarvanash, he says. He is finished. Because he will never be able to advance in devotional service. And that is the ultimate goal of life. Madhbhakti labhati param. Brahma bhuta prasannatma. After realization of Brahma, when he is actually on the Brahma platform, then the symptom is he has no more lamentation and no more aspiration. Aham Brahma. Then he can see everyone on equal level. Samah sarveshu bhuteshu. Because he does not see the outward body. He does not see that here is a Hindu, here is a Muslim, here is a Christian, here is Indian, here is American, here is black and here white. No, he sees within, within, introspection. He sees that within, Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmani Gavi Hastini Suniche cha Sapake cha Pandita Samadarishu. That is Samasarveshu Bhuteshu. Not artificially you can make Samasarveshu Bhuteshu. Artificially it is not possible. There will be some distinction, must be bodily. So therefore on the bodily platform they are trying to become united. The United Nations is trying for the last 40 years, but there is no unity, it is not possible on the bodily platform. But on the spiritual platform there is unity. Just like in our movement, Krishna consciousness, you will find all different nations, all different colors, all different religion, all different sects, they are all united in chanting Hare Krishna. This is United Nation. There is no distinction. And this is not artificial, this is practical. So the people are trying to become united, oneness. That is not possible on the bodily platform. So this bodily concept of life can be vanquished, can be rejected on the spiritual platform. So here Krishna says, first of all our material conception of life. We are in the material world, we see everything as stone and wood and earth and water and fire and everything. We have got the capacity to see all these things. Here Krishna says that this bhumi, this earth, apa, this water, anala, this fire, vayu, air, kham, the sky, ether, mon, mind, that is still subtle. Up to ether you can see. But the mind, which is still finer than the ether, mono, that you cannot see. Mind, everyone knows, you have got mind, I have got mind, but you cannot see the mind. Neither I can see your mind. Here is the subtle. First gross, bhumi, rapa, nala, vayu, up to ether. Ether also we cannot see, but we can understand. Here is ether. By sound. As soon as there is sound, this is the understanding of ether. Ether, vayu, you can touch, but you cannot see. Then fire you can see. And then water you can see also, and then earth, gross. From the finer we are coming to the gross. Begins from the finer. So, finer than the ether is the mind. And finer than the mind is intelligence, ego. And finer than the intelligence and ego is the soul. So how you can see soul? You cannot see even the material things. As soon as it becomes finer, how you can see the soul? They cannot see, but soul is there. Therefore, when the soul departs from the body, we see the bhumirapa analavayu khangavana buddhi, ahankara, buddhi, ahankara. The dead man is lying. The gross thing we are seeing. But the mind, intelligence, ego, which is carrying that soul, that we do not see. How transmigration of the soul takes place, that we have no knowledge, poor fund of knowledge. We can simply think gross. Jada darshan, it is called jada darshan. Even there is no sukha darshan. Although there is mind, but you cannot see. That how you can see the soul. So this is the defect of modern education. So what is beyond your perception, sense perception, that you have to hear. There are two kinds of knowledge. By practical experience, direct perception, and by hearing from authority, oitijya. According to Vedic system, there are three kinds of evidences. Direct and pratyakha. Pratyakha means direct. And then oitijya and then shruti. Shruti. Shruti means hearing from the authority. Just like here we see that there is mind. Everyone knows mind, but it is confirmed by the Shastra because we are hearing from Krishna. This is called Shruti. Similarly, when Krishna says in the second chapter, Dehinasmin yatha dehi kaumarajo nangjara tatha dehantara prapti dhira sattanamaya. Asmin dehe, within this body, there is the proprietor of the body. That you have to learn by hearing. If you want to see immediately, let me see where it is in the... So your so-called scientific research cannot help you. You have to learn it simply by hearing from the author. This is called Shruti. Shruti Pramana. Shruti Pramana. Evidence from Shruti. So the Vedic knowledge is called Shruti. You have to learn things beyond your perception simply by hearing from the authorities. So Vedic knowledge is the authority. Why we accept Vedas as authority? Because there is a perfect knowledge. I have discussed so many times the authority of the Vedas, accepting cow dung as pure. Although animal stool is impure, but Vedas accept that cow dung is pure, we accept it. Cow dung is pure. This is called Shruti Praman. So, Shruti Praman means the real knowledge, perfect knowledge is coming from the Supreme Perfect, Krishna. That perfect knowledge, after creation, Brahma is the first created being. So, Brahma was instructed the Shruti, perfect knowledge, by Krishna. Krishna is the original spiritual master, Vedanta-vid. He says, Krishna, in the Bhagavad Gita, Sarvasya chaham hridisannivishya mattas smritigyanam apohanancha vedaisya sarvai ahameva vedyam vedanta-vid vedanta-kritya aham. So, Vedic knowledge means the instruction given by Krishna to the first living being, Lord Brahma. Janmadasya jata. From Krishna, everything is born, everything is emanated. He says in the Bhagavad Gita that aham sarvasya prabhava mattas sarvam pravartati. Everything is coming from him. So, the first engineer of this universe, Lord Brahma, he comes from Krishna. Not directly Krishna, but from Garbhodakshai Vishnu. There is Vishnu Tattva, Krishna, Balaram, Sankarsan, Chaturbhuha, Narayan, Ditiya Chaturbhuha, again Sankarsan, from Sankarsan Mahavishnu, to Garbhodakshai Vishnu, Kshirodakshai Vishnu, in this way. So, Krishna is the origin. Therefore Krishna says, Aham Sarvasya Prabhava. Sarvasya means even this Mahavishnu, Garbhodakshai Vishnu, Kshirodakshai Vishnu, Narayan, Sankarsan, Aniruddha, Pradyumna, everything. Then again the material world, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwar, then from Brahma so many demigods, and this way. Therefore, he is the Aham Sarvasya Prabhava. This is the knowledge. And the knowledge is also coming from him. Knowledge is coming from it is explained in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Janmadasya, the original person from whom everything is born. Yataha, annayat itaratascha artheshu abhigga. He knows everything perfect. Indirectly and directly. Annayat itaratascha abhigga. Then where from he got the knowledge? No, Sarat, that is his. God means Sarat. He hasn't got to get any knowledge from anyone else. Everyone gets knowledge from him, but he hasn't got to take knowledge from anyone. Sarat, independent. So, the Brahma, the first Lord, first creature, living creature, so he got knowledge from Krishna. Tene Brahma Rida Adikavai. That Supreme Person gave the knowledge to the Adikavi. Adikavi means Lord Brahma, the first learned man. So our Vedic conception of life creation is not like the Darwin, that he is first creation, I do not know what it is, but they think that they get knowledge from monkey. But we do not take knowledge from monkey. Therefore, we do not keep ourselves in darkness. If you take knowledge from monkey, then you remain always like monkey. You cannot be advanced. But here it is Bhagavad says, Tene Brahma Rida Adikavai. We got knowledge directly from Krishna, the most perfect. Therefore, Brahma is generated from Vishnu. So, the first living creature, the perfect person within this material world, who got instruction, that is the beginning of creation. Beginning of creation is not crude ignorance. Beginning of creation is first class knowledge. That is the Vedic conception. So, Krishna says, that's how you are thinking of the material scientists, they are studying earth, soil, what is called soil expert. They are studying the soil, where is mine, where is gold, where is coal, where is this, that, so many things they are studying. But they do not know where from these things came. Here Krishna explained that Bhinna me prakriti, this is my energy. My energy. How these different chemicals and earthly matters become manifested, everyone is inquisitive, any thoughtful man. Here is the answer. Here is the answer. That bhamirapana vayu khang mano buddhirevacha ahankara iti ayagame bhinna prakriti astadha. Bhinna prakriti astadha. Just like I am speaking, it is being recorded. recorded, but in my absence, if the record is played, it will exactly vibrate the same sound. So that is my energy, or anyone's energy, but bhinna, separated from me. You have to understand like that. So everything is energy of God, Krishna. But this material world means we are missing Krishna. Where from this energy has come? That point we are missing, bhinna. One who knows, just like the same example, in the record, the play is going on, but one who does not know who has recorded this speech, he cannot find out. But one who knows voice, he can understand it is coming from Prabhupada or this Swamiji. Similarly, the energy is there, but because we have forgotten the source of the energy, or we do not know the source of the energy, therefore we take material things as final. This is our ignorance. This Prakriti, this material world, is composed of these things. Bhumi rapo nalo vayu khangamano buddhireva. So where from this came? That Krishna explains that they are my energies. Because you have to know. So, see, to understand Krishna means one must know what is this earth, what is this water, what is this fire, what is this air, what is this sky, what is this mind, what is this ego, these material things. They should know that where from these things came. They only theorize that water is combination of some chemical, hydrogen, oxygen. Where from the chemical came? Hydrogen, oxygen. That they cannot answer. So therefore, this is called Achinta Shakti. Achinta Shakti. If you do not apply, if you refuse Achinta Shakti in God, Achinta Shakti, inconceivable energy, then there is no God. Achinta Shakti Sampanna. Now you can understand what is that Achinta Shakti. Achinta Shakti, you have got also. Achinta Shakti. Everyone, because we are part and parcel of God, therefore minute. We are, what is the ratio? The ratio is, it is said in the Shastra, what is that? Kesagra satobhagasya satadha kalpitasya cha jiva bhaga samvidya sabhigneya sa anantaya kalpata. That kesagra satobhagas. Just giving an idea. What is that? The tip of the hair, there's a small full stop. You divide this point into 100 parts. And that one part again divide into 100 parts. That is mean 1/10,000 part of the tip of the hair. That is a full stop line. That is the magnitude of the jiva. Spirit, spiritual spark, molecular parts, atomic parts. So, kesagra satobhagasya satadha kalpitasya cha jiva bhaga savigneya sa anantaya kalpate. So there is magnitude, but because in the material eyes, we can see simply the gross thing. The subtle things we cannot understand. But from the Shastra, you have to understand. From the Shruti, then you will understand. There is verse in the Bhagavad Gita, Indriyani pararahu, Indriyabha paramana, manasasya paro buddhi, just like here it is said, mana buddhi. Manasasya para buddhi. Finer or superior than the mind is intelligence. That is another place, it is also explained. The gross seeing means these senses, indriyani pararahu. This is gross vision. I see a man, means I see his body, his eyes, his ear, his hands and legs and everything. That is gross vision. But finer than this gross senses, there is mind, which is controlling the senses. That you do not see. Indriyani pararahu, indriya bha paramana. Then mind is controlled by the intelligence. Manasasya paro buddhi. So you have to study like that. Simply like layman, if you dismiss that there is no God, there is no soul, this is simply rascal. Simply rascal. Don't remain rascals. Here is Bhagavad Gita. Learn everything very particularly, very minutely, and it is open for everyone. Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna, not for Arjuna. He came for everyone, because he loves everyone. Everyone is son. Sarva jonishu kaunteya sambhamanti murtaya tasang mahajjani brahma aham bijapada. He is the seed-giving father. Don't take Krishna as a foreigner or something else. No. He is your father, original father, seed-giving father. And the material nature is the mother. Just like father and mother, the father gives the seeds. Similarly, God gives the seeds. And the mother and material nature gives the body. That we have got experience. The father gives the seed in the womb of the mother, and mother creates the body. Similarly, all living entities, they are coming from Krishna. It is not possible to create by chemicals. That is not possible. But one is not convinced, rascal. He tries to make chemical combination to create living beings. This is foolishness. So, because we are learning knowledge from Shruti, from the perfect person, we will never be convinced. We shall challenge. You create, rascal, create first of all. Then talk. Otherwise, I shall kick. This is our challenge. Because I know, we know very well that it will not be possible to create living being by combination of chemicals. He is talking nonsense. That is not possible. So, we have to study from Shruti. Then we become learned. Then we can know what is our constitutional position. Brahma bhuta prasannatma nasochati. Then he does not lament, neither he aspires everything, because he knows everything is complete there, conducted by the Supreme Being. And the Supreme Being says, Maya dhakshena prakriti syate sacharacharam. So this is the understanding of knowledge. So you take it very seriously, study Bhagavad Gita and learn everything nicely, become learned, Jnanavan, Bahunam Janmanavanti Jnanavan Mang Prabuddhate, and just try to surrender to Krishna, then your life is successful. Thank you very much. Any question?
What happens to the mind intelligence, the false ego, when the soul is liberated?
The soul has got his mind. What is this? Diwali. The soul is original consciousness. Soul has got his body, his mind, intelligence, everything. So this mind, material mind, is covered. As the soul is covered by the material things, similarly the mind is also covered. So the spiritual life means as we become liberated, the mind also become liberated. The intelligence also become liberated. Any other question?
When the soul leaves the body, does it go with the intelligence and ego and
This material covered, that forces him to get another body, according to the mind desires. At the time of death, the mind desire, he gets the similar body. Jang jang maapi saran bhavam maran bhavam tajattanti kalevaram. Therefore you have to practice how to remember Krishna at the time of death. Then immediately we are transferred to the spiritual world.
At the time of death, soul goes with the actions of the past.
Yes, this is action. If you madhyajinopi janti mam, if you practice devotional service, then at the time of death there is great possibility of understanding or remembering Krishna. Madhyajinopi janti mam. You have to practice. This Krishna consciousness movement means we are leading person to make the mind absorb in Krishna consciousness. Then there is chance of remembering Krishna at the time of death. And as Krishna says, takta dehang punarjanmaniti, that person, after giving up this body, he does not get any more material body. Then what kind of body? Mameti. He gets the similar body as Krishna, Satchidananda Vigraha, for eternal life of blissfulness.
but suppose a rascal remembers at the time of death Krishna?
My rascal cannot. But even if he remembers,
He will go to Krishna.
yes.
But usually they die in coma.
Huh?
Usually they die in deep unconsciousness.
That is not very good. Coma is not good. That is the sign of sinful life. He must be conscious. That is good.
Srila Prabhupada, originally the desires come from the subtle body or from the soul?
The mind,
From mind.
soul is now dependent on the mind. Therefore mind has to be trained up. That is called yoga. Those who are too much in the bodily concept of life, that hatha yoga is recommended to control the mind. Yoga indriya samyama. Yoga means to control the senses. The senses, the mind is the master of the senses. Therefore, controlling the mind. Yoga indriya samyama.
Is there such a thing as pure spiritual desires in the soul? Or not?
Spiritual, you are spiritual. Unless you understand that you are spirit, there is no question of practicing yoga or jnana or bhakti. That is material platform, kormis, muras. Unless you understand that you are Brahma, aham brahmasmi, there is no question of other higher processes. Other processes, there are 4 things: karma, jnana, yoga, bhakti. So, Karma is meant for the grossest person who are simply interested in this body. That is karma. And who are baffled in this bodily concept of life, wants to know what is the actual life, that is jnana. And then practice of yoga. And the ultimate is bhakti. All these are yoga, karma yoga, jnana yoga, bhakti yoga, hatha yoga. But Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, yogi nam api sarves, of all the yogis. Madhgata antaratmana, one who is thinking of me always. Sadhyava, with faith. Bhajate. Bhajate means bhakti. From the word bhaja, bhakti comes. Bhaja sevayam. So bhajadhatukti, it's called bhakti. So here the very word is used. Bhajate mam, sadhyaman bhajate mam. That means bhakti. So one who is engaged in bhakti yoga, he is recommended as the first class yogi. Yoginam api sarve madgata antaratmana sadhyavan bhajate jumam sami yuktado. Krishna says he is first class yogi. So this Krishna consciousness movement means we are trying to make all first class yogis.
If we do not finish our Krishna consciousness in this lifetime, we have to take birth in the material world, can we worship the same spiritual master as our previous lifetime?
His fallen is called Yoga Bhrashta. So Yoga Bhrashta means he has fallen from the instruction of the spiritual master, but a spiritual master sometimes so kind that he delivers him in the next birth also. But it is not our duty to bring the spiritual master to save me again in the next life. It is not very good disciple.
At the time of death, some people become unconscious. And people
No unconscious. There is consciousness there is.
But people say...
So long one is not death, the soul is gone out of the body. This consciousness is there. It is in the sleeping condition.
But can he really say Ram Ram, you do it Ram Ram, can he hear that?
If he is fortunate.
Srila Prabhupada, Krishna, he gave us 5 common sense. And then he wants us to control them.
Krishna gives us 5 gross senses and he wants us to control them. How can we do this?
How you are being trained up. You do not know that? Why you are forbidden? No illicit sex, no meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling. This is controlling. If you don't accept this controlling, then you are lost.
Srila Prabhupada, from time immemorial we've seen that in India, every time there has been a religious reform.
Why you are bringing India? Is it mean we are simply for Indian?
No,
Do you think? Then why are you bringing India?
It's not that it's a nation. I'm just referring it because of the auspiciousness. That every time there's been a religious reformer or a prophet, he's been treated very nicely, but in other parts of the world, he's been prophets or religious reformers have been mistreated.
Anyone who does not know what is Bhagavad Gita and Krishna is a rascal. He is not a prophet. He is a rascal. Nobody can become prophet without full knowledge of Krishna. Not that everyone will become and be a prophet. No. That is stated in the Bhagavatam. Namang duskita namura prapadante naradhama. Anyone who has not surrendered to Krishna, he is a naradhama. How he becomes a prophet? Just see. Don't bring so-called prophets. They are all naradhamas. The lowest of the mankind. And he is prophet. No, prophet is not so cheap. Don't be misguided by these rascals. Krishna says it is not our welfare. The sign that anyone who does not know about Krishna and he has not surrendered to Krishna, he is naradhama.
Is it that a man becomes man after the death? A man becomes the man after the death?
No guarantee.
He may go to other
species, he may become a dog and he may become a demigod also, according to his karma. Madhyajinopi janti ma, opi. Janti deva brata devan, pitrin janti pitribrataha, bhutejja janti bhutani. According to his karma, he gets the next body. There is no guarantee that he will get human body. Therefore it is very risky civilization at the modern time. They do not know what is the goal of life. Simply like cats and dogs, they are eating, sleeping, having sex life and dying. That's all. They do not know. Very risky life. Nati vidu sartha gating hi Vishnu. This is the statement of the Shastra. These rascals, they do not know what is the goal of life, to understand Vishnu or Krishna. Nati vidu sartha gating hi Vishnu, durasayaji bahirathamanina. In the external energy of Krishna, this bhumi ravo, bhinna prakriti me astada. Bhinna. Nati vidu sartha gating hi Vishnu, durasaya. Je bahirarthamani. Bahirartha means this external, separated energy, material. They are trying to become happy by adjustment of this bhumi rapa naravai. They are implicated with this bhumi rapa naravai, external, bahirarthamani. So they are andha, blind. Andha jathandhai rupaniyamana. And they are needing other blind men. That's all.
The Westerns are more happier than Eastern.
No, Eastern are more at the present moment. This is the world, material world is andha, all blind. There is no question of Eastern or Western. This is our manufacture. The Eastern is better than the Western. Just like stool upside, little dry, and the downside, it is moist. If you say this side is better than the downside, it is after all stool. What is better side or we don't make such things as Eastern and Western. We test whether he is Krishna conscious, that's all. All right, chant Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So Prabhupada, in the beginning he said that Krishna is explaining himself, God is explaining what is God, Krishna is explaining himself. So this is real knowledge. So in that context, what did Prabhupada say about Samagra? Samagra. He quotes the first sloka of the chapter. You want to say? Okay.
Samagra Prabhupada told this as a complete. As the Krishna says, we should understand that in that way, what the Krishna says.
Yeah. So God is sum total of everything. Therefore, he begins to explain himself. That's why it's Samagra. Samagra means God is sum total of everything. Samagra, complete. Okay. Okay. How does Prabhupada distinguish between pure ego and false ego? I mean, today's sloka is Bhumi Rapo Analo Vayu. In that, ego also comes. So Prabhupada is explaining. Yeah.
Pure ego is Aham Brahmasmi, and false ego is I am Indian, I am Westerner in that sense.
Haribol. Therefore, Prabhupada says, so these are the enquiries an intelligent person does. That where from these elements come? Bhumi, Rapo, Analo, Vayu, this ego, where does it come? So, therefore, those who are thoughtful human beings, gradually they are inquisitive of understanding the Supreme Lord Krishna. Okay. Prabhupada says that, but the problem is, okay, one is an intelligent person, he understands the Supreme Lord, but he tells something about the disease. How? What is the disease? Yeah, Prabhuji.
We accept God without head or leg or hand.
Leg. Haribol. Yeah, this is our disease because Prabhupada says not all are very intelligent, very few are intelligent, and he also quotes Manusyanam Sahasresu. Very few understand Krishna, and those who understand, others, those who don't understand, they think that Krishna doesn't have legs or whatever Prabhuji said. The answer, yeah. So, yeah. Siddhanam. Prabhupada says that, how does Prabhupada explain this Siddhanam word, perfection? What is perfection? Because this Manusyanam Sahasresu, there the word comes Siddhanam, perfection. So how does Prabhupada explain what is this Siddhanam? Anybody? Yeah.
Prabhupada said that Siddhanam basically means we are not material, we are spiritual. To understand that we are Brahman. To understanding of that that we are not material is actually Siddhi.
Which sloka it quotes? You remember?
Manusha.
Apart from Bhumira Panala. Brahma Bhuta. You remember? Brahma Bhuta Prasanna.
Brahma Bhuta Prasannatmas na shochati na kankshati samam sarvabhuteshu madbhakti loti.
Haribol. Yeah. So Siddhanam means one understands his spirit soul, and that is called Brahma Gyan, and Prabhupada quotes this sloka, Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma. So, but how does a Mayavadi view this phase after Siddhanam, or this Brahma Gyan, Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma? After that, how a Mayavadi sees the stage next to Brahma Gyan? Yeah, Prabhuji. Give my.
So a Mayavadi thinks that after doing bhakti, he will achieve liberation.
Liberation? What?
Yes.
What? What is his conception of liberation? Mayavadi?
That he will become God.
He becomes. You can say one.
He will merge into the Brahman.
Yeah, that is right. Haribol. Haribol. So in contrast to this, how Prabhupada says that even a Kanishta Adhikari, he is better than Mayavadi. Anybody can explain how a Kanishta Adhikari is better than, in this same context? Anyone?
So Kanishta Adhikari has faith on the deity form of the Lord and he worship, and so Mayavadis don't have that much faith also that Krishna has form. So that's why Kanishta is more higher than Mayavadis.
Yeah. So Kanishta Adhikari, he knows, he understands theoretically that, okay, Lord has form, because based on the instruction of spiritual master he accepts. So that is also higher than Nirviseswadi. Okay, what are the symptoms? So, okay, Mayavadi thinks in different way, but now devotee thinks, devotee when he comes to Brahma Gyan or Brahma platform, what are the symptoms? Based on the same sloka, Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma, Prabhupada quotes some symptoms. Vishnu.
No hankering, no lamentations, no aspirations are not there.
Yeah. And one more. Next word of sloka.
He sees every living and sama sarvesu bhutesu madhbhakti lavate para.
Haribol. So these are the three symptoms. So what is this artificial equality produced, created, and what is the problem in that? This sama sarvesu bhutesu, we have to see everyone equally, but what is that artificial seeing equality? Vittal Vishnu bro.
This artificial equality is equality on bodily platform. So Prabhupada gave example of United Nations. So last 40 years at that time they were trying, but there is no unity because that is on bodily platform. But on spiritual platform there is unity. And then Prabhupada gave example that how many different castes, sects, everybody is coming together for chanting Hare Krishna. So that is a real oneness.
Real United Nations.
United Nations.
Haribol. Okay. I think we have run out of time. Maybe conclusion of this one lecture and also the conclusion of the question and answers. I will take one question and we will wind up. Okay. Prabhupada, at the end of this lecture, before question and answers, he says how we can make our life successful based on Gita teachings. He says something about surrender. Anybody remember? How we can make our life successful. These are the last, conclusion part. Yeah, Prabhupada.
Prabhupada is saying that we have to understand, because Krishna is spoken for everybody, so we have to understand through Bhagavad Gita the knowledge of God and everything about it, and then we can try to surrender to the Lord.
Yeah. Which sloka he quotes? Surrender, it comes from
Sarvadharma Jnanvam prapadyante Bahunam Janmanamante Jnanvam prapadyante Vasudevam Sarvamiti Sarvamatma Sadhara.
That is how we should surrender, then our life will become perfect. Haribol. So, last question and answers, last some good points. Yeah, he tells about Eastern philosophy versus Western philosophy. How Dev Madhav bro. Arjun Ishwaru and Dev Madhav bro both can.
Hare Krishna. So Srila Prabhupada says that this is our creation of Western or Eastern. Stool is stool. So on the upper side it is dry, on the lower side it is moist. But it is a stool only. Yeah. So unless we surrender to Krishna, understand about Krishna, this whole civilization is stool only. Hare Krishna.
Haribo. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.